Yo, we back in here. Shit was getting a little juicy. Shit was getting a little spicy. Shit was getting a little juicy, spicy out here. You know what I mean? You most definitely came. You most definitely came on the right day to get this shit popping. But yeah, man, let's get this shit popping. Let's get King Harvey back on this joint. Let's get get Peso on this joint. Let's go crazy with John Maybach. Where Maybach at? Make sure y'all hit up Maybach. That's my partner right there on this podcast. So we got King Harvey in here. We got Maybach. He won't get into it. He said there's nothing wrong with free call music. That's what Brody says. Nothing wrong with free call music. We making free call music. Yo, we back in here. Hey, where Peso at? Make sure you get Peso back on here. Bossupdmv episode 22.
Man, thank y'all for having me too, man. I appreciate the platform, period. Just, like straight up.
Nah, most definitely not. We appreciate you stopping by, man. We got E Divine. Hey, Elijah, we gonna add you on, but we trying to get Peso back on it. Hey, Maybach.
Yeah. What's that?
Your camera not on.
Huh?
Your camera not on.
It'll be on in 1 second.
If the heat don't come, Hey.
How long y'all been running the platform, bro? I just, I relatively got familiar through Cherry, so I don't really know the full background and the history.
We've been running this about a year. I would say about a year now. We started off as a small studio podcast at first, a radio show. But we try to go different avenues. But we trying to get the backstory. You have to go to the first episode and follow the whole thing.
Yeah, nah,
because everything right now. We had a lot of
I was definitely tapping in the day when I was at work, man, because like you said, I like to do my homework, man, and I like what y'all got going on, man. Anybody that's given opportunity to, like I said, the artist that, may be unheard, that's definitely dope, man.
And that's what the platform for, you know what I mean? So there's no discrimination here. You come on, you know what I mean? And you ride out, rock out, promote what you gotta do. It's a networking podcast. So you come in that way. We got a lot of influencers, a lot of artists, producers, models that be tapping in.
So I think my little bro Micho was on here, man. That's my baby boy, man. I see he tapped in a minute ago.
All right.
Yeah, man, yeah.
He said he sent the request. Let me see what's going on.
My nigga Black, salute Black. What's up with you, my boy?
Let me see if we can add him on. Hello.
What it do?
Yo. What's good? How you?
What's up?
What it do?
What's up?
Good, everybody. What's up with y'all?
Hey, Maybach, you still
introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Huh? Man, I'm Lotto. You know what I'm saying? CEO of DMV Raps, man. One of 5 members, but I just happen to be the head honcho of the clique. You know
how you doing tonight? How you feeling?
Man, cooling, man. Happy to be here, man. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for having me join. Yeah.
Okay, so give a little backstory of yourself and what you got going on right now, and then we're gonna tap back into the session.
I'm a videographer. Man, just pretty much trying to put the city on, man. I'm originally from Miami, Florida. I've been up here since I was like 10 years. Yeah, I've been up here since I was like 10 years old, and fell in love with everything DMV, man, since I've been up here. I love the go-go. I love the culture, the food. But I just don't think I go so hard with what I do because I just don't think the people who live here really love the culture.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's
go. It's like they don't put on the city for real. It's like it be the transplants that be putting on. It's like I be like, bruh, like, it's so much stuff to do here. People be like, man, I'm trying to go somewhere else. I'm like, do you not know how much money people are spending to come? Thousands and thousands from all over the world. And you don't appreciate it. And it's in your own backyard and the shit free to you. But people done spent an arm and a leg to get here.
Man.
It's like,
talk about it. Talk about it.
Tell it. Motherfuckers don't even understand, like, bro, you don't really have to leave DC. Like, everything you need, DC already got. We got all the departments. We got all the departments. We got all everything. All the I don't know where you going. That just thing's gonna be better. It's like it's gonna be more expensive than this. Like, you want better than this? It's gonna be higher than this. That's all I'm gonna say.
But ignorance, my bro, ignorance will be the death of you, man. If you don't know, like you said, it's shit right in there, bro.
That's a fact.
It's like shit like the Here Showing, I think it's called museum, like abstract shit. Like, it's so much stuff, like, even just on the tip of like taking your lady out. Like, niggas be doing the same, you know, cliche shit. Bro, it's so stuff that if you just go out here and look sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a matter of also stepping outside of your box, I feel like, too. There's so many niggas I know that be like, man, you live all the way out Maryland, and that shit like 15, 20 minutes away.
Nigga, as if DC isn't 69 square miles of Maryland land originally. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, niggas.
It's the ignorance, bro, man. It's gonna be the death of us, man.
And I think that's one of.
I've been trying to tell people that lately. I'm like, y'all so busy trying to do stuff in the trenches. Why don't y'all use some of this free shit and shoot at a museum and go to the shit that the people actually from other areas want to see?
Niggas videos
do a shoot in front of the monument, so that's what people want to see when they come here. They spending thousands of dollars to look at the monument. Why not shoot at the monument?
Cause niggas' minds, man, like, niggas don't even think out treatments for their videos. Like, when my recording process, once I'm in the, like, probably in the thick middle of the song, I'm actually creating the treatment in my head almost. Like, it's the aesthetic gotta match what you saying. And if you rapping about a bunch of bullshit, that's why you see a bunch of running gun videos. You know, it ain't too much thought put into it. Like, I'm a fan of the nostalgic shit. Like, give me a storyline to the video. Give me something to go with it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, it's to each his.
And to go with that, because, you know, me being a videographer, what a lot of artists don't even understand is you actually limiting your bag.
Somebody said
the formula right in front of our face. Listen, like, look at all the rappers who put on a certain humor and amusement in their videos. Now look at the movie they get. Think about it.
The Baby,
the Rhymes, The Baby, Ludacris, Eminem. When you show humor and you show that you can be more than just a thug, movie companies love that. Like, niggas be limiting their bag off just one that had a street image. It's like, well, you can't get mad when CBS wants you on Law and Order and you the nigga in jail. Nigga, you don't present nothing else. Like, they can't put you in no other role. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, okay, you the thug, you the nigga who just robbed a liquor store. We looking for the suspect. You on the suspect. Nigga, you ain't got no other role to even put yourself in. You don't present yourself no other way. So, like,
bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
And you did it to yourself. I done had old discussions, man. I done put up the video shoots. I put up like, I'm here, bro. Whole bunch of niggas just come out front of the apartment building like, hey, we ready. I'm like, this all y'all want? Like, this out front of the building? Like, yeah, we can probably go in my man's kitchen. It's like, nigga,
but do you think?
Y'all wasting the song.
Hold up, but do you think they don't seem like it's a problem to them because that's probably what the people around there what they want to see? You know what I mean? You think it's just the environment they in they just the people around just want to see them do something I guess proactive.
My God,
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, one thing I have noticed, I don't see this too much with Virginia artists, but Maryland and DC artists I've noticed are so concerned about what other motherfuckers gonna think. it's a little bit too much of concern. Like, man, I can't pull this because niggas gonna think I'm sweet, or niggas gonna think I'm goofy, or niggas gonna think I'm on some clown shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, this your art. You need to present. Who
bro.
cares? These niggas not buying your shit. Like, you need to, you know
Biggie,
what I'm saying? Like, why you worry about people who not gonna buy your shit? Like, you feel me? Like, they not gonna, like, you need to market to people who actually gonna buy it, download, stream it. Like, you need to be more concerned with them. I'm like, I tell niggas all the time, like, why are you marketing to people who would never go to your show?
Biggie,
You shouldn't have, their opinion should never matter. You know what I'm saying?
Piggyback
Like,
off what bro just said, like he said, the thinking you saw perception. You know how many females are the ones who actually sell out shows, who buy you, who gonna pre-save your shit first, who gonna all of that, but niggas won't cater to that audience and realize, like that'll be the song that'll get heavy rotation on the radio. Do some R&B female friendly type of shit, but like you said, you box yourself in because you only looking at what's in front of you. And it's cool if you only want to be a DMV rapper or just in that box, but bro, like your audience is supposed to be bigger than that at the end of the day. Like bro was saying.
Exactly. Like rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, 2-3. But I remember one time, and it sucks to say this, man. I remember one time when I was hollering at some of his men rounds of 23rd and all that, man. And I'm just like, they're my folks too, man. I love them niggas. But I was telling them niggas even before this even happened with 2-3, I'm like, listen, what I don't understand is this. Like, I'm blessed enough to have spoken with executives and, you know what I'm saying? And these white people don't have no problem giving niggas millions of dollars if they see it as a viable reason. They have no issue. Let me tell you something. The music business ain't shit but a loan sharking business. It's a loan sharking business. Your deal is a loan. That's what the music business is. It's a loan sharking business. So all you gotta do is just show them why you work the loan. So like, I've had conversations with like an executive might see a nigga like, let's rest in peace to the man, but like 2-3, right? Now the way 2-3 present himself in an executive's mind, why would I give you $1 million? You might be dead in a year. I'm gonna throw you 150 because that could be a little deduction, that could be a little write-off, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have enough music to where like you even got millions and millions of dollars worth of publishing.
I heard that.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Plus you up on street shit, you toting guns, your men with you all the time with some investors don't look at that and look how you move and
That's why
like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like we might give you 200, 250 at the max, but we're not about to give you no M because you might get killed before we even make the money back.
A lot of tables taking.
So like niggas be like setting themselves up to like get smaller deals, man. Like you got niggas over this joint going in $1 million worth of debt, not really realizing you just signed a $300,000 deal, and the interest they added on that deal, nigga. Nigga, you owe $1 million for something you got $300,000 for. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't be understanding, bro. It's like you could have came in and leveraged a whole better deal if you would have presented yourself a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Go in and show these people, hey, I'm worth millions. I move like a millionaire. I move militant like a millionaire. I'm low key like a millionaire. I don't need all. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to show these people why you worth the bread. They don't mind giving that bread up. Trust me. Them white folks, all they see is green. We think they see race. Nigga, all they see is money. What's the return? That's all they care about. You can talk all the shit you want. If they look at your views on YouTube and be like, okay, well, shit, bro, averaging about 300,000 views a week. Each video getting about 2 million views per drop.
This shit.
Yeah, go ahead and get that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a fuck. They just want to see the return. Like, all right, shit, you already booming. You already got some motion. Shit, we'll invest in that. But if you moving and your motion is a way that they see as a risky, like a high risk investment, yeah, they gonna lowball you. And I'm like, bro, the way y'all present yourself, y'all lowballing yourself. All you niggas can be millionaires, but all y'all want to be street niggas. As you see with these Ricos and all this shit,
the money.
As you see,
the
law is wiping away trap music. They literally trying to make trap music damn near like y'all gotta go back underground. Pretty much. You get a chance, you know what I'm saying? Like the label's not about to invest in that shit no more because the law, the government is pretty much saying we wiping that shit away. You You sign these artists, you get these niggas millions of dollars, and these niggas still want to catch bodies, tote guns, do all this illegal shit. The well running dry with that shit. The well running dry. So it's like, bro, either you're gonna adapt to this new wave, this new TikTok, have fun, you know what I'm saying, and dance around music, or if you want to be on that street shit, you're gonna be stuck on the ground.
That shit gonna be obsolete in a minute.
It's about to be obsolete, bro. I give it to about 2025 and it's gone.
So,
I
okay,
I give it to about 2025 and trap music is gone.
Rap was dead?
It's gone.
Who said rap was dead?
Huh?
No.
No, I don't say rap dead. I say
Okay,
trap.
so who said?
Trap rap.
Somebody said
Slide on the
rap
ops
dead
beat. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember what artist it was.
That's crazy.
I mean,
the art will never be.
I don't know,
as long as it's creating.
No,
you know what I'm saying. But the pure, I feel like the
right.
pure part. I feel like the pure part of the art is kind of gone because they packaging these artists together. Like, look at her Ice Spice. That's not art, bro. Like, she's not a rapper. She doesn't, take time to art.
You don't think Ice Spice a rapper?
Not at all.
Why you think that? Is it because she's a woman? Is it because she's a woman?
She's a man.
We were feeling you, bitch. We're feeling the ass. It's the body.
Yeah, bro. She's a.
I mean, it's no different. It's no different than it's no different than the common trap rap. It's no different than the common.
I see.
Street rap.
In response, I see the hold on. I see some of the people in the comments. I see some of the people in the comments saying that music is art, and we quick to judge another person for the art we not making. Trap will never die. That's real life. Shit. Now, see what's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to die. I think it's going to be where it originally was, back underground. I don't think that label owners and record label owners and distributors and publishers are going to look at that as an investment anymore because of we got to start learning how to follow trends as black people. Sometimes we be so late to the game that we be like, what the fuck happened? Listen, if you look at the trend, if they taking out big name people, state to state to state, Texas, Georgia, New York, you need to start to see a trend. What do you think people who got billions of dollars are going to see? Money. You know what I'm saying? The people who actually writing these checks, is going to be like, huh, okay. Well, it seems to be the government got a little political agenda to sweep these niggas away, take our cash cows away. Okay. We don't have to adapt and get more friendly rappers, more Will Smith like, you know what I'm saying, for the mainstream and the underground shit. Yeah, like we gonna put $2 million behind Will Smith, and we'll put 100,000 behind Take Care.
Before we continue, because we're gonna have a break in the interview, and we're gonna throw somebody that's younger with a younger perspective on, and they gonna be able to have the debate with this conversation. So King Harvey, let the people know where they can find you at, and how they can reach you, or anything that you want to let your supporters know before you tap out.
Man, y'all can find me right here on the grind, man, but also Apple Music, Spotify. I just recently did a Paint in the Mic in fourth quarter of last year. It's called The Message. That's probably one of my most powerful records to this day. Speaking on damn near all the topics and the shit we was just touching on right here, especially the temperature of the city right now and what the youth going through. So y'all, please, like, Paint in the Mic is my United Masters link in my bio. Please go check that out. I also just dropped a journal on Apple Music and Spotify called Sunday Dinner, which is like I feel like it's gonna be like a timeless family classic type of piece. You know what I'm saying? If y'all remember the movie Soul Food from back in the day, kind of give you that type of vibe, and that's the concept for the treatment for the video is I actually kind of pulled from that for y'all. Please go check that out, man. The link is in my bio to all of that. And I just look forward. I'm working on my first album. It's called Identity Crisis. It's the title kind of explains itself. Like going from when you walking in purpose, or when you walking towards your purpose, you go from that person you was to transitioning into, who you destined to be, who you be. So you kind of find yourself in the middle at some point at that crossroad, and you got the choice to go left or go right. So that's where I came up with the whole concept for the album. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. But You know.
All right, well, definitely make sure that you tap back in with us. We have open podcasts. I think we need to do that like once a month, Boots, because the way it's happening, it's like, I think we need to do that once a month. So, but thank you very much for joining us this Wednesday.
Hey, shout out. Hey, Peso, send a request.
Yeah, the Peso send a request.
CMV Rocks, bro. I'm gonna share with you too, bro. Some video shit, man. Aesthetically, man. I'm a dead.
Oh, fuck with me, man. I gotta get as creative as you need us to get, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, I'll be safe too.
Peso, yes, we will. Peso, tap in.
What it do? What it do?
It's lit. Shout out DMV, right?
Kush, what's up, Kush? What's good, bro?
Hey, I see you, BDG Sticks. I see you. I see you, man. I know you.
If he in there, but he not from here, so that's why I'm trying to like get somebody that's from here.
Shit, Kush Crinkle from there.
Yo,
Peso.
What's poppin', bro?
Hey.
What's up?
Good with y'all.
What's that?
Let the people know. Whoa.
Shit, you know, goddamn, from 919 Peso. Goddamn, Peso 93, you know, no mercy. All that. But goddamn, y'all was hearing what y'all was talking about up here.
Okay, so go ahead.
How you feel?
Man, it's really like, you gotta think about it how we think about it. Like, we rapping what we living, like, what we do every goddamn, like, it's something that we do. Like how y'all put something in music. Like, it's y'all would do. But that's what we do, far. Like, we can't help that, far. It's just what we put in our music. We're not studying no labels and this and that. We're not studying no goddamn label. We put in what we put in our music because that's what we living out here. That's what we really out here doing. You feel me?
But okay, so are you limiting yourself in that space?
You said my what?
Are you limiting yourself by not opening yourself up to making a hit? Because that might not necessarily be a hit.
But like, nah, that's not limited. You can't say that's limiting yourself because it's like, shit, you know, some people don't give a fuck. Like, you're not supposed to really give a fuck whether you think you making a hit or not. Like, you making that crank. If you think you making that crank, you dropping that shit, then somebody gonna start fuck with your shit if you keep progressing with it. You don't have to like
I mean,
you don't gotta
that's like more underground music. That's what he's talking about. You having a niche and having your own motion, like where it's like more so like it could be you could be selling out shows and stuff, but making hits is what is gonna make the money. Like, so it's like when a label looks or A&R, when I'm telling you, this is not a hit, bruh. You gotta restructure this. Go back to the studio. Make it shorter. Like, as an A&R, it's like, I'd be like, I'm trying to tell you what a hit sound like. This is
but it's like, it's multiple. It's not like one label out here. Like, one label might not fuck with it, but you keep streaming your shits and getting your shit everywhere. Like, yeah, you gonna find it. At one point, as you keep growing and shit, you gonna get a label. But you're not like, I don't know.
I think I understand where he coming at. I think he said because he lived the way he lived, and that's what they put into his music. And since they trying to get a source of some income, and if they can run up the streams, and if they can bring the attention to themselves and do it without a label or a major push, why need it? You know what I mean? Why keep dropping something? Keep getting that, that street cred, that street hit.
Yeah, you can't just goddamn just because a label, just because you see people not fucking with your shit, don't mean your shit not hard. Fuck what that label talking about. Fuck you talking about. If you living like that and go like, what the fuck? It don't matter.
So are you saying if the music don't match your lifestyle, it ain't gonna hit?
Well, that's something. Yeah, you can't really fake goddamn. I mean, you can't really fake living like that shit gonna be hard. Like, I feel like it'll be hard. If you really out here doing what you saying, I feel like that shit gonna be hard.
So how you?
Raps, what you gotta say?
Good, Tasty.
I just think you need to trust me, man. I had these conversations all the time. You know what I'm saying? I had these conversations all the time. All I'm saying is this. I'm not saying you can't make your own bread. I'm not saying you can't do your
Some
own
people
thing. Personally, I
don't. That's
prefer
what
the
I'm saying. Some
independent
people
route
don't even
for
need a
real.
label. Like,
But I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I prefer I'm independent. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer the independent route. But what I'm saying is this: there is certain
okay,
limitations that I have
okay.
noticed. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain things. That's all I'm saying. There's two sides to every coin. There's heads and tails. Like, yeah, on the head side, yeah, you can run your own bag up. You don't need no label. You can make your own bread. You know what I'm saying? Distribute your own shit how you see fit. Do your own shows, all that. Now on the tail side, well, that might come with, okay, there might have been $10 million on the table for a quick little movie scene that they just passed over because you might be a high risk option. You ride around with like 25, 30 people all the time. They don't really want that on their movie set. So now you just like might have lost a bag on a little $10 million there. You might have actually been like
All
typecasted or
I was
like
saying
really
is
been like an
like,
option. But they see how you move, so they like, well, we're gonna go with somebody who's a little bit more safe. Not saying that you can't live how you want to live. I'm just saying there's certain limits that I have noticed because I've been blessed enough to be privy to be in to see from the person with the money's point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been privy to see that. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed enough to see, okay, I can sort of understand why a label don't mind dropping $1 million on Cardi B, but Carisha and JT, they don't really know because they bring out a different little
no, I get
crowd, so
what you
they might drop a
saying. Yeah, I
half a
get what
million on it.
you're saying. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it's like, okay, it's certain little limits based on how you present yourself that they'll be like, hey, they won't even like, it's certain even opportunities, and this niggas don't want to hear this, but this be true. Niggas do it too. Don't think Yo Gotti and Diddy and Meek Mill and Rick Ross and all the niggas on these labels too, they'll be making business moves too. This shit is business. You know what I'm saying? So they be doing fucked up, grimy shit too on their artists too. You know what I'm saying? But if it makes sense for the business, sometimes I gotta cut a loss. You know what I'm saying? So we can't sit back and say the white people or nah, it's business, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna run across it regardless. Like we've heard contract issues with Meek Mill with Ross. We've heard issues with niggas with Diddy. We've heard issues with shit as far back as niggas with Russell Simmons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like business is business. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a white dude, black dude, Asian dude, Jewish dude, it don't matter. If it don't make sense for the business, they're gonna cut that loss regardless.
I get
You
what
know
you're
what I'm
saying
saying?
within
So
labels.
that's all I be trying to get niggas aware of. Like, hey, you can't always go on with this fucking attitude. You want to sort of look like, okay, you know what? Damn, I could have made $10 million just to go sit somewhere for an hour, and they would have just shot me, and I would have been and I could have been in this fucking TV show for a cool 2 minutes in total. And that was a $10 million check I just missed up because I ride around with 20 niggas everywhere, and they don't want that shit on they Warner Brothers set, or they don't want that shit on Tyler Perry Studios,
Bro,
or they don't
listen.
want that shit at Universal Studios.
Nobody like
You know what I'm
niggas is
saying?
not
Like,
like, bro.
it's
I
you know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all I be saying. Like, niggas just be missing certain
Nah,
bags,
it's because
like big
niggas don't
plays.
want to
Like,
change
yeah,
to
10
what the
M's.
fucking white people.
You ain't gotta
Niggas don't
split with
want to
no
go to
agent
what
or
the white
nothing
people
type
like.
shit.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
man.
Nobody studying no goddamn like the labels. Like, bro, really, I think really in and out one now right now. I think niggas is not even really like niggas is not going for no goddamn label. Niggas is trying to go like niggas trying to go up by themselves like. Cause niggas out here really living life. Like niggas got real life going on without the music.
Mm-hmm.
Like without the music,
I get
niggas is
that.
like out here doing stuff. Like so
Mm-hmm.
it's like when they get in the stew, that's when they put it
But
in the song. So it's like,
yeah, but what I'm saying is this: you got to understand once you really hitting these arenas, don't think this politics are all beneath this shit, bro. These labels got ties with these arenas, promoters, clubs. Whether you think you're dealing with a label or not, you're dealing with a label indirectly in some way. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of ties. They got people who will be like, hey, how did he move when he came to the club? How did they move when they came to the show? You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, cool. Now, okay, we can bring them in this big arena now. You feel me? Like it be little. I'm telling you, it be moves behind the scenes that people don't think be happening, but it be happening, bro. They all want to see if
you
it's a
gotta
if
think
it's a
about
safe bet,
areas and
regardless.
shit.
So like you can run it up independently, and you can run it up independently. Then they got people going to report this shit to people who can probably get you in a bigger place, a better place, a bigger bag. Then they gonna do their research and be like, nigga, is you worth this bigger bag? You know what I'm saying? If you doing it up in your area and you getting like 5 bands a show, by the time you work your way to 20K, I'm pretty sure the people who paying you 20K want to make sure this shit gonna be
Bro, you
worth
can
20
make it
fucking
out
K.
here independently. You don't got. You, that's what I'm saying. You can. It's
I know that,
you gotta be on that shit.
but
You
I'm
don't got.
saying,
Hey,
but
Can
you know, like I know, Brandon,
but
most
can
artists
we
money come from
And
shows,
I'm
can
bro.
we
17. I done did
disagree
shows though.
because don't the industry push a independent route anyway? These other artists that were signed are pushing that everybody should go independent. That there is an independent
Yeah,
route. Isn't there a lot of
bro.
streaming services that are
Yeah, but
coming out
they still,
with talking about you can go
yeah, but
independent? You got
they
DistroKid, you
still
got
own the
United
distribution
Masters,
though,
you
bro.
got a lot of independent streaming services that are coming out pushing independency. So how can you blame a younger generation if that's what they've been pushing to the younger generation for the past 10 years?
No, I'm not blaming. I'm not putting no blame on them. I'm what I'm here to do is get them the awareness. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not putting no blame on them. People who got money on the line, they business on the line. They liquor license on the line. They got this shit enough. You can't just think it's always just like,
But
yeah, how you
we
feel
still
about
but we
shit. Nah,
still
there's
can't
certain
turn
things
around.
like
We
even
still
outside
can't
of
turn away
regulated,
and look around. Like
club owners in
they
general.
still use these, street rap. They still use these, street rappers. These people that spit real things at bars. That's what brings the people. That what brings the money. That what brings the
No cap.
independent route. That's
Like
why a
I
lot
get
of
it.
nobody
rappers
finna
go
cat
the
rap either.
independent route.
Like
You know what I mean? Because these bars, these arenas are
Mm-hmm.
actually still booking them. Even though if it comes to like it comes shut down due to shootings or due to fights or due to things, they still booking these type of artists. So how could you say, oh, because you don't go a certain way and you got to change a certain way? This is what they're booking out there. So how can we just look away from what they're actually booking out there compared to what's going on?
Okay, let me ask you something. Who independently outside of Dolph probably was able to go from lounges and bars to major arenas independently without the backing of no label or no rapper who was already in the game? Please tell me that. I'm talking about from bars and lounges to arenas, stadiums, coliseums. Please. Who did that? Which rapper? Please, outside of Dolph.
A lot of people. 21 Savage. It was a lot of rappers that was doing.
21 was signed by the time he was doing arenas, man. Arenas.
Yeah, already been.
Okay, how many arenas was he holding?
Before, like all the beginning, like.
Okay, bet. Okay, so I didn't know that. So 21, okay, cool. But I'm saying is this.
And then he was. That's how he was.
Yes, venues.
Hold on.
Y'all know, like I know that certain venues can
Don't
bring
say
you a
yo
different
guys.
bag.
Hold on,
You know what I'm saying?
me say this.
that's what I'm saying. It's always
That's the
promoting
reason
shit.
why
My
Dolph
phone. I'm not signing no label. It's always promoting shit. My shit.
You know what I mean? You got Jeezy.
Already having a big following, so he was able to really negotiate with the label. So when he came to them, he was like, nah, like he was turning down labels until like his second album. By the time y'all heard him, that was just him. He was still independent making it.
NWA. You know what I mean?
But listen, regardless of the deal, I'm talking about the shows where the majority of an artist's money comes from. The deal, that's like a 20%. The majority of an artist's income comes from the shows. That's the 80% that I want people to understand. That's all I'm saying. The 80% of your income, you need to be aware of how this could come. Hey, you doing shows. That's how rappers make the majority of their money. That's how you can go get
But that's
100. That's how you can go get 100 bands, 200 bands. You go through DC, get 100 by doing shows. So what I'm saying is this: yes, it might be a nigga who own a little nightclub. Might have hit a lick. He got a little bag, ran it up, got a surplus. Okay, he may be able to give you 100 bands. How often though? Now, compared to what Capital One Arena can get you, what State Farm Arena
some
can get
people
you,
not
what
even trying to do
motherfucking,
all that.
you know what I'm saying, different football fields can get
Nobody
you,
like.
different arenas. That's what I'm saying. I get that it's a step-by-step process,
I
but
mean,
I'm
Some
saying you
people
probably
don't
won't
want it,
even
but
get to
some
that
people
step
don't want to
with
do
certain
all that.
moves.
Some people don't want to be performing in no damn arena. Right? What? Some people don't want to perform in front of all them people in front of no damn arena. Right? Nobody
That's
stuff
like
like
a
that.
You wouldn't
limited.
want to do a Rolling Loud?
To me, that's like a limited space. Like as an artist, why would you not? Like,
Right. Like you don't want to do a Rolling
definitely
Loud?
go
You
to
don't want to do like
Coachella.
a,
What
you
the
know what I'm
hell?
saying? Like
Oh, you
Like,
was talking
yeah,
about
like
rolling. Like, I
you
didn't know you
need
was
that.
talking
That's
about
where your
stuff like rolling.
bag
Like, I
bag
thought you
come
was
from.
talking about like a real arena.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like they don't, as you see, there's a lot of artists who cranking in the streets who don't get to
But
roll loud till they clean their
but
fucking act up. And if they start wilding out, what they do? They not on rolling loud next year. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. 80% of your money come from doing performances and shows.
that's what
So
I'm
be aware
saying.
of that. Like, hey, the way you
Like,
move can
some
show the
people don't like,
bag
bro.
amongst
Hey,
yourself.
It's
hey,
not,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
hold up, bro. Hold up, y'all. Hey, Mercedes, we got another person we gotta add on? I know we got BDG
Yeah,
Sticks.
BD6 that
Are you we add him on soon, or we still what we
yeah,
got?
he next.
All right. All right, we gonna have to wrap this up, y'all. We got a couple more guests.
Okay, so Peso, let the people know where they can find you at and how they can reach you.
Shit, you can hit my IG, right there, K Peso the Hitter 93. And then on my YT and shit, I got music and shit drop. I'm about to shoot a couple of videos and shit soon. I was supposed to shoot one on my birthday, but I was bullshitting. I sent y'all some of my music and shit in y'all email too, so y'all can play that crank though, cause that's some unreleased shit. That shit hard as fuck. Where the blood? That's a bit. That's a bit.
Let's get it.
Okay, so before we end the show, we're gonna wrap the show with playing everybody music, because at this point it's like we still got more people.
Hey, who you send your music to? You send your music to
Maybach. I think I sent it to Maybach.
Okay,
Holla at
cool.
me.
Man.
Was Goody Ratchet? All right.
Man,
Yeah,
good
bro.
talking with you, Brody. You already? Yeah, I'm not trying to tell niggas what to do, but I'm just saying, man. Like, you know, I know a lot of rappers, and I'm like, man,
Go ahead and
yeah,
come in.
them
Hey,
shows.
BDG Sticks, yeah. Send your requests. Let's get this going.
Okay, so what you been up to lately? Like, what you got going on as far as your career? Like, what you about to be?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me? Oh, so right now I'm actually trying to build enough content and enough hours worth of footage to where like I can go and get a production deal. I'm really looking for like an 8 to 9 figure production deal in partnership with probably like Viacom or CBS or something. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to build the value of the company up to where we can just proposition and get a partnership with a larger company and get on their distribution channels and shit, because I need that type of Comcast and NBC and
Okay, so BDG
Sticks,
introduce yourself, please.
BDG Sticks. I'm from the west side of Raleigh.
Oh, we got North Carolina. Oh, we don't have, okay, so we had Georgia. What's 919? I'm sorry, like, what's 919? Somebody Google it.
Hey,
What's 919?
so where you said 919?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
Raleigh.
think that's Alabama.
No, he said 919. That's Raleigh.
Oh, that's Raleigh too?
Yeah.
That's North Carolina. Yeah. That's Raleigh too. Okay, so we got 2 North Carolina and Georgia today. So that's it.
Take the picture.
Okay. So introduce yourself and then we're gonna get back into the conversation.
I'm BDG Sticks. I'm from the west side of Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm part of a rap group called BDG Broad Day Gangsters.
Well, man. I'm not even gonna ask how y'all got that name. I'm not even gonna ask how y'all got that name. And I'm not even gonna ask how you got your name, because that's just too much too. But yeah, so how long have you been doing music?
3 months now.
Oh, okay. You already been having shows and stuff and all that in 3 months?
Yeah, I got like 3 more shows coming up.
Oh wow. Okay, so how was you able to create this much motion in 3 months?
My man is my bro. One of my right hand mans. He rap. His name Rax. BDG Rax. He was rapping, and he was getting a lot of numbers on everything. We was dropping music videos, we was doing shows and all that. He ended up getting locked up. And he kept telling me all the time, he was like, bro, start rapping, start rapping. I'm telling you, that's what's going to work for us. So we have another little brother. He was rapping too. Then another one started. So all three of them was rapping. So I was like, all right, it's my time to go. So I just hopped on the wave. I was like, all right, I'm going to post my first trailer. I'm like, man, hopefully I do like 1,000, maybe like 1,500 views. I posted late, like 9, 10 o'clock one night. I went to sleep early. I wake up, it was like 5,000. So I'm like, oh shit. That's my first one. I'm like, I already started now. They like, yeah, you started now. You can't stop. You can't stop. So I'm like, that night, I went to the studio. We had recorded I did one song one night, and I went back the next day and I did 2. That was my first month of rapping. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do these other 2 next. So I dropped the other 2, and they was doing numbers. So I was like, all right, I might as well definitely keep going now. That's when I just kept going. I just keep going to the studio as much as I can. So I know now I made the drill songs, and I was listening to what you were saying earlier. So now I'm like, I need to switch it up, be a little more versatile, make like a club song, make a song for the girls, you know, make a song you could just get lit with your fan, you know, just all types of music. Because I already went on a radio interview, and I had to get songs cleaned up to go up there. And I'm like, dang, it's so many beats out, or like they clearing so much of the song out, you're really not hearing it how I want them to. So I'm like, I got to switch it up, because playing it on the radio, doing more interviews, get you more streams. So I'm like, all right, bet.
Not even just that. If you make a song that's clean enough, you can do like middle school, high school, elementary school tour, and kids get their parents to buy stuff. I know my son do already. He only one, so I can only imagine what a 6-year-old is doing to their parent, dragging them to go buy your stuff or buy your merch or support you. So if you complete music, as far as like from management's perspective, that would be like just you having that thought process. It's like, okay, make me a clean song. Make me something that's inspiring, that just is, you know what I mean? You wouldn't necessarily.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to make a hype song. Like, all the little dudes that's still in high school that play sports, like, they want to play that song before they go to their game. Like, yeah, let's play this one. Let's listen to this before we hoop. Let's listen to this before the game start. Get them hype. Got that song for them. Got a song for the club. So when I perform in the club, everybody ain't just standing around. Like, something that the niggas gonna feel, something the bitches gonna feel, you feel me? Like, not just standing around. I want something everybody gonna listen to.
I feel that. It sounds like you got a wave, and it sounds like you're open to what you actually need to be in this industry, actually. For real, for real.
Oh, yeah, I got partners, like, we got dudes, like, from New Jersey. They make, like, New Jersey type music, New York drill. We got singers. We got everything. So we all as a group just gonna be making all different types of music as much as we can.
Okay, so let's step back into the conversation. This DMV Raps, he's a videographer, but he actually is really connected to a lot of artists in this area. So are you shooting visuals yet?
I haven't yet, but I'm about to. I'm about to now. I want to put them on my YouTube. I want to do some vlogs on the YouTube also. Because, like, when we go to the studio, we be getting, like, 8 hours a lot. We get, like, 4 and 8 hours a lot, and all of us go in there. So I'm like, yeah, that's just something to throw onto the YouTube.
Okay, so now that you got a certain amount of music, right? My next steps for you would be, like, starting to tap in with the videographers in your area.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, you don't want to just be in the studio, and you might already have the hit.
Right. That's so, I have a cousin. He been up there, as a matter of fact. He keep telling me that. He like, what, you scared to shoot a video or something? What, you scared? I'm like, man, I don't know what song. He like, well, do all of them. I'm like, word.
Yeah, just drop them. Why not create motion?
Yeah, so now I've been in my head. I've been like trying to direct how I want the videos to go. So I'm like, all right, so far I want this and this for this song, and this for that song.
Man, like, don't really.
You want some quick
I'm always
advice?
open to advice.
Do you have an iPhone? Cool. All you gotta do is just have your iPhone, turn it horizontal, and shoot it in 4K on 24
Hey,
frames, and you straight. You can start with that as
oh yeah,
practice.
my
You can
homeboy was
start with that as
telling me that
practice.
too. He was
You know
like,
what
yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
know, people be taking clips on their phone and sending it to the whoever editing their video. They could
Yeah,
throw it in there.
yeah. You can start with that as practice. At least now you can at least see how you are on camera, how you move on camera, your posture, your demeanor,
Mm-hmm.
the way your head is placed. You know what I'm saying? If you look down, I tell people all the time, you might want to actually practice that. You know what I'm saying? Camera presence. You ever heard the term
Yeah,
camera cocky? So like you sort of want to get camera cocky. You know what I mean? Like when you on camera, you get big. You look like more, you know what I'm saying, sturdy. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You look like a little bit more confident.
Like you like
You know what I'm
seeing
saying? You want
yourself
to get
on
camera
camera all
cocky.
the time.
So just practice on that. Right. Like you comfortable, like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at it like it's not even there. That's some good advice I would say if you want to just get started on visuals. Practice, one of your men, your brother, one of your siblings, if you got some folks who close to you. Just be like, hey bro, look, just take about 20 minutes of your time real quick, bro. We're gonna run the do. I'm gonna just do one take this, one take that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me just see how I look. Let me see how I look when I sit down. Let me see how I look when I walk around. Let me see how I look when I stand up in certain places. Let me see how I look when I sit down, when I move, you know what I mean? Just practice. You know what I'm saying? So that way, when you actually do get a cameraman, you already sort of got an idea, like, hey, bro, yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, nah, don't get this side because I already in me. That should be looking, you
don't
know
want
what I
to go
mean?
do
Like, so
anything
you can sort
crazy the
of,
first
like you
time.
said, direct. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm definitely
That's all I got to
looking
say
to
to you, though.
expand. Like, I'm trying to
That's
expand up there in y'all area,
That was
further
great
up.
advice. That was great advice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think more people should actually practice their camera. You know what I'm saying? How they look on camera. It actually helps a lot. Video is actually easier to actually learn how to work around than photography. Actually, people don't really think about it that much, but you can actually get better. You can actually really work yourself out a lot better on video than you can with a photo. Because now you got seconds and seconds and
Yeah,
seconds to look at. You
you
know
can.
what I'm saying? So now you can be like, oh damn. Okay, when I stand up like this, oh nah.
Yeah,
When I stand up like this, yeah. When I you know what I'm saying? Like you got seconds to look at. You feel me? So now you can sort of mirror yourself. You know what I mean? So that's just
That
my
was great
advice.
advice. Really
oh
good.
yeah, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, yeah, that is great advice because I believe a lot of artists don't take the time to actually like look at the footage. But then again, I want to argue is some videographers don't even let you give you the chance to really look at yourself when you
Oh
really
yeah,
shoot your video. They don't give you
They
like
don't care.
like sometimes when I try to work with my videographer, I want to like sit down with him and I'm like, yeah, I want to see how I look sweet in certain parts. They be like, they don't want to sit down, they don't really want to work with your product, they want to be in their own space creating your own video. So you being a videographer, like how do you feel about videographers not really tapping in with the artists to actually make visual look like an industry of
Um,
you know music video?
well, I don't really think these. I don't see me. I got a different fire in my belly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm more worried about impact than money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
money comes with impact. You feel me? Like I don't need to have the most expensive videos on the market. Like me, I'm the type of nigga like you can ask niggas who work with me. They'll tell you they be like, bro, you might be one of the best cameramen I ever had, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you go above and beyond. You do shit I ain't even asked you to do. I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and waste your time, bro. Like, 'cause, you know what I'm saying? So when you got a good cameraman and I'm actually passionate about what we're doing too, because I see that it's a need, and I just see that what the area is lacking is something like this. That really is like a an individual but equal platform for everybody to get their shit off. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see like every single video we do, the only thing the same is the mic. Everybody got their own backdrop, their own location, their own setup, their own storyline. Everything is individual. You know what I'm saying? The only thing the same is the microphone. So that's what makes us all equal as the DMV. So I'm more worried about impact. So that's why I just have a little bit more passion when I'm shooting a video. And plus, I just want people to look sweet. Because I'm just like I said, I'm trying to get a major deal.
Right.
I'm trying to get $100 million deal. So I want to be able to present to these people like, look how I make people look. I don't make people look like fools. I don't got a whole bunch of niggas pointing guns at my camera. I don't got, look how they look. Look how they present it. This shit is clean. It's presentable. You can play this in a hotel lobby. You can play this in a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, in a hospital waiting room. That's what I'm thinking. You feel me? Like I'm thinking big shit, like impact, like power play shit. Like I need my brand all over the fucking
how do you
you know
differentiate from the videographers that, you know, you guys spend a little more and they try, you know, they don't really put the time or the vision into your artwork, to the person who will, you know, that will take the lower pay, that will put the impact, that will put the mindset and the time and your vision and your own perspective. Like, how do you differentiate from that if you're trying to blow as an artist? Because then again
the advice I would tell an artist,
they respond to you, a business is business.
Well, the advice that I would give to an artist when it comes to finding a videographer, I would say the first thing you want to do is reach out to people who already got videos done by them and see what they say. Like if you see a video like that, that's gonna look sweet. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to that nigga and be like, hey bro, how was bro with the video shoot, man? What's his numbers? He was straight. How quick he got that shit back? Once you start hearing that, cause that's how a lot of niggas fucking me. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my team, we was getting that shit right. Them shit's looking sweet. Everything looking right. They telling they man like, yeah, bro, woo. They getting that shit out the way. They get you with this, that, and the third going, all that. They do the behind the scenes shit. They doing all types of shit. They dropping photos in the airdrop. They doing big other shit. You know what I'm saying? Videographers don't even do. A lot of videographers come to and they be gone. Nah, I mean, we'll kick it with you. We might roll up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna chop it up with you for a cool 20, 30 minutes before we even start shooting. Like, what's up with you? We gonna kick it with your man, holler at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we on man time. You feel me? Like, man, we not over here off some, like, it's parlaying. So you got, with videographers, I would say ask around. And then just see how they move as a man. You feel me? See how he move as a man. You see that nigga, man, okay, he off some, like, in and out shit. You know what I'm saying? All his videos look the same. All the edits look the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really, really do your due diligence before you really want to pay a nigga. Because cameraman want to get paid. Believe me, that shit editing is not a game. It can take 3 hours to edit 3 minutes.
Understand, heard.
So, cameraman want to get paid. Trust me. You know what I mean? But shit, nigga, I was working on something that was 11 seconds long.
What if the payment?
And that took me an hour
what
and a half.
If the payment don't match the visual? What if the payment don't match the visual?
That's
but
the cameraman's fault.
How do you take the answer business as business? How do you handle the answer business as business?
Well, that depends on who you're doing business with. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I have charged some artists like a reasonable price, and then they want me to go above and beyond. And I gotta be like, nah, bro, come on, man. Like, should I give you an example of how long this should take me, bro? Like, you got an extra hundo for me? Okay, I can't do that for you then. You know what I'm saying? Especially you want the video by in 2 days, and you want me to do that too? For that, I'm gonna need an extra $100 because that's about to take me another hour and a half to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? But they don't understand that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Then of course, like, I got my men. Like, really, my men. I got 4 of my men. They the ones who really handling all the edits for me. You know what I'm saying? My man Wolf, No God, Mal Raw, and Beyond the Lens. They the ones who really adding the edits for me. So I damn sure got to make sure they eat. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But you as an artist, bro, I would definitely say You
Yes,
said you live in
sir.
Raleigh, North Carolina. So what I would try to do is try to find whoever's already like got a little buzz, an artist that already got somewhat of a name out there. Look through like his Instagram and see like who his cameraman is, right? Go to their cameraman page and just start looking through their portfolio, see what they offering, the different variety of things they have to offer. If you see a cameraman that's doing music videos plus weddings, plus concerts, plus behind the scenes, plus vlogs, okay, cool. Now you going in a good direction. You know what I'm saying? So because you don't want to, trust me, you might want to be cheap and drop $200 on a nigga, and then you really see that was really a $200 that was the $200 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that man just realized it's fucked you over for your 200. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like listen, some cameramen, bro, they it's a hustle. You feel me? Like it's just like any other hustle. So they just gonna hustle you. Some niggas got the $100 hustle with it. Some niggas got a $200 hustle. Some niggas got a $300 hustle. It's a hustle either way, regardless. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I'm not gonna never sit there and tell a man I'm doing this shit
Man,
for free.
that's real.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
But
just want everybody.
you know what I'm
We got
saying? But I would say you as the artist, you gotta do your due diligence in seeing what they already have accomplished and completed.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you be like, okay, cool. You might be worth the 300, the 400. You know what I'm saying? So go that way, man. You know
Hey,
what I
shout
mean?
out
Just be smart about
DMV
it.
Raps, man. I just want to let y'all know we got 3 minutes left to this to the podcast. You got Maybach, you got an after show?
Good luck, Wizzy.
It don't matter. I think so.
I bet Maybach got an after show this year. I'll tap in with Maybach after this. We got 3 minutes left. BDG. I hope I said it right. Let the people know where they can find you at. I hope you send your music. Who you send your music to?
I sent it to Maybach.
Maybach. Oh, I bet.
Y'all can find me on BDG Sticks on all platforms.
Yeah, BDG Sticks. Shout out to you, man.
Appreciate
Good
the
talking with you,
advice too,
bro.
man.
Man,
I'll
appreciate
definitely
you, man,
tap
for
in.
listening, bro. You hear me?
Okay, so DMV Raps, what can you give me some advice that you would tell the artists right now, like just to push the just one last gem, because you've been dropping gems since you've been on, but I can't leave without trying to like at least push to make you think of at least one more before you leave. Not too many.
Well, right now, if I had to give artists any advice, I would say visuals. Work on your visuals. And like I just said earlier, work on your camera presence. Build up your camera cocky. Start learning how to get camera cocky. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna suit you way well in the future as far as when it comes offers to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? So if I had to like sum it all up, just take time, put your selfie camera on, or honestly, not even a selfie camera because that's not accurate. Put on the back camera, the camera on the back of the phone, and motherfucking film yourself that way. That's more accurate. You know what I mean? Don't do the selfie. The selfie, that shit is the way that shit's designed. It's designed to try to make you look as best as possible. So that's not accurate. You know what I'm saying? Use the camera on the back of your phone and practice how the fuck you look on camera.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then just start pumping out visuals and be consistent with it. Try to pump out. Personally, I would suggest 3 a week. Try to pump out a reel, a something. You know what I'm saying? Activity. These algorithms love activity. You know what I'm saying? So learn the algorithm game. The algorithm game is the game of activity. So the more active your page seems, the better. And for people who using Instagram, I'm gonna give you a secret. It's not even a secret. It's obvious. Nobody posts on Instagram. Only 14% of people actually make posts on Instagram. Everybody else posts stories. So if you're one of the 14% of people who's actually making posts to the feed, you're going to fucking win and get seen because nobody else is fucking doing it. 86% of people on Instagram don't actually post shit. So if you're the account actually posting shit, you gonna seem the most active and lit.
Okay. All right. Well, that was another gem.
Make posts. Listen, I'm not telling niggas what to do, but I get approached by so many young niggas. They be like, bro, I'm trying to do a video, bro. I go to their fucking page, bro. They don't got nothing on the feed, all stories. I'm like, nigga, where's the evidence? Where's the proof? This supposed to be your resume. Stop looking at Instagram. Listen, TikTok is social media. Instagram is a resume.
Okay.
Okay? Instagram is the world's greatest first impression. It's the world's greatest first. If I met you on the street and you say you rap, and I go to your page and I don't see nothing but you rapping, how is that unbelievable now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting here, I say I shoot videos. Go to DMV Raps. When you go to DMV Raps, what do you see?
People rapping. But I apologize. I'm gonna have to cut this off. Just tapping with Maybach after the day. I mean after this live, tapping with Maybach for the after show. I most definitely appreciate you coming on this live podcast, man. Most definitely was a blessing.
Really
Most definitely spit some game. Most definitely came active. You know, because I told the people I was gonna come active today. I was like, I'm coming active today. I'm talking today. So you know, we crazy tonight. So I appreciate everybody. Peace and love. Episode 22. We out.
We out. Appreciate y'all, man.